Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to this week's In Case You Missed It. I'm Darby Sparks, and I'll be looking at some top stories that came out of Blair County this week. Starting Monday, Pennsylvania State Police started to enforce the closure of non-life-sustaining businesses. Businesses were given the weekend to close down their physical locations out of precaution for the COVID-19 virus pandemic. Troopers announced on Tuesday that they gave a total of 27 businesses a warning to close, 8 of them being in our area. And Thursday, we learned that the first case of coronavirus was confirmed in Blair County. This makes a total of 15 cases in our area. Officials have yet to release detailed information on where the case came from. Now with a look at some of the top stories from Center County. We send it to our Devon Jackson, who has more. Devon?
Hey Darby, State College residents raised concern over a local bus line making trips to and from New York, a hotbed for the coronavirus. And I'll also talk about how one property owner gave local businesses a month of financial relief.
On Thursday, Megabus put out a new policy stopping all bus runs to and from New York City. But up until this decision, the company was not screening passengers for the virus, which caused concern for several residents in Center County.
I have no idea who they are or where they'd be staying or whatnot, you know. It's not only them, it's the people that they've come in contact with, and I got to worry about those people.
Both Fullerton and Greyhound are not offering any direct buses from New York to our region. On Wednesday, local companies renting properties in downtown State College received some relief during this pandemic. One of those businesses belonged to Joseph Halua, owner of Spectacles FYI downtown. With his doors shut and only opening for emergencies, Halua has been concerned about his business's financial future.
I just am concerned about the possibility of losing a lot of the small businesses, because the small businesses, the local small businesses, are the people who actually make this town.
Then an email came from State College Downtown Properties, who owns around 100 properties downtown. The email's message: all local companies without a national footprint don't have to pay rent for the month of April.
In addition, several organizations like the Corner Room and the American Legion Post 245 handed out free meals to those in need. I'll send things back to you, Darby.
Thanks, Devon. Now we're going to send things over to Sean Rapp, who has a few stories you may have missed this week in Cambria County. Sean?
Darby, this week has been filled with coverage of the coronavirus. However, a few local schools are making strides to keep things positive for students. On Monday, the Richland School District started spreading joy through the community, even with school not in session. Each day, students were encouraged to perform an act of kindness, like sending a nice text or email, catching up with a friend you haven't talked to in a while, or going for a walk or hike in your community.
We want to continue to make our students and our community at large realize that we can still find a way to be kind to each other and still find ways that maybe we didn't have time to do before. Maybe we can pause and take a second and really reflect and come up with some ideas and thoughts that will really help spread that kindness, because again, it doesn't have to stop just because we're not here at school.
On Wednesday, Bishop McCourt announced classes would resume via Google Classrooms. Bishop McCourt Principal Tom Smith says students in other districts can even enroll in their classes.
For a small fee, they can participate in our history classes, English classes, math and science classes in grades 7 through 12. If you're a senior going to college, it's important that you're educated the last quarter of the year. We'll fill that void.
More information about this can be found on our website. And that's a look at some of the stories you may have missed this week in Cambria County. Darby?
Thanks, Sean. Well, that's it for this week's Top Story Highlights. Tune in next Friday for another segment of In Case You Missed It.